straight in my pajamas.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Hudson is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's White. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Blackman in at the 2 guard. And for the Suns, we've got Antetokounmpo. Smart is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Artest. And it's Sampson in at the 5 spot. And Greg, to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now here's White. The feed to O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
This is his first free throw of the game. Good on the second free throw. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Smart against White. Here's Simpson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq. The Suns shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And the second free throw, good. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
McHale against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sampson, tipped away, and stolen by White. And here we go.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Smart kicks to Brooks. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. To the middle, and stolen by McHale. Here's Blackman. Brooks covering. And the basket by Blackman. Blackman's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Here's Hudson, and again it's Portland converting. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's White. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now the pass to Hudson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Artest. Rebound by Yao.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Davis setting the pick for Booker. Morant outside. Suns keep it alive. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Davis.
The team relies on Davis for this. Keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
Shaq to screen on Booker. White. Here's Shaq. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Yao. Here's Morant. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Shaq down low. Yao's there. Yep, that one goes in there. Shaq's got 5 now.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Shaq. And finished off by Yao.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Ingram comes in for Devin Booker. So it's Portland now. 6-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Ingram. McHale with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's McGinnis, and McGinnis throws it down.
Assisted by.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Smith checked in for Kevin McHale. Now, here is Smith. Hardaway passes to Smith. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Davis. Back to Ingram. Davis with a screen on Smith. Pass to Artest. This one for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Smith outside. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Suns.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Hardaway. Back to Schrempf. Shoots from 12. That misses off the backboard. Suns trail by 4. Brooks outside. Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Got to stay on your feet. Brandon Ingram is good at getting defenders to bite on the fake.
The Suns have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Poked loose. Hardaway with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
No good that time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. On the 4 for Portland. Kevin McHale out there with Hudson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's White, and it's Hardaway, and it's shooting guard.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here's Hudson, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. That one touched the backboard first, and it's ruled a goaltend. Count it.
And that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Hudson's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Giannis with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Here's Blackman. And here's Shaq. White looking around. O'Neal high post. McHale right side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Sampson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smart passes to Fall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart misses. Portland leading by 6. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Count the basket.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
White, bounce pass. Shaq down low. And he banks in the layup. Shaq's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. White the pass to O'Neal. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Pass to Fall. In the corner, Smart with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Wiggins from outside. McHale with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
White dishes to O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that. Shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
Many would say that's the smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's say, a little less dead.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. He misses the free throw. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The pass to Booker. Looks for Yao, gets it to him. Shoots over White. Yao's shot is off. Portland leading by 5. Shaq passes to Black. Kicks to White. O'Neal a screen on Morant to the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Suns, Sampson's checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Morant. 1:43 left in the first half. Inside, stolen by Artest. Here's Davis, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to Atlanta. Passes it to Petrovic. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Hardaway. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to McGinnis. There's the screen. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely and a missed layup. Booker against Hardaway. Now Booker. Right side Davis. Over Hardaway. And that one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Davis.
Inside, Anthony Davis is such a hard worker. He won't let anything hold him back from his shot.
Hardaway passes to Petrovic. We got 22 seconds left now here in the second. They get it back. McHale on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
Kevin McHale at the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Booker left side. With 2 seconds left. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Davis. Stolen by Artest. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, folks. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, they're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
Simply need more effort defensively, sprint, close out to the shooters, box out. I don't know, Kenny, what do you think?
Yeah, you can't allow the opponent to hit open shots comfortably. Come on.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've been incredible out the gates. You could see this coming. We've talked about this, and the way they prepared for the season was tremendous.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Man, he's been running wild. On him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Davis is out there with Fall. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Artest. And it's Wiggins in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. White, wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got his second basket of the night.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Booker, no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. To the paint, here's McHale, and it's slammed in by McHale.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Sampson's checked in, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Booker. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. No good from Hudson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
White bounce pass. Here's O'Neal. Here's Hudson. It's deflected. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. He kicks to Sampson. 5 on the clock. Here's Artest. The three-pointer, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Blackman. Back to Shaq. And the rejection by Giannis. It's Smart with the drive. Can't hit that one. White with the defensive effort. Portland leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to McHale. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Offensive rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hudson against Giannis. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
O'Neal inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's tightly guarded. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Phoenix calls timeout. Morant with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Suns have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Both free throws good from Morant. And here is Hardaway. And it's good for 2. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Morant drives in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And there's the pass to Smith. There's the pick from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Petrovic, guarded by Morant. Down low, here's Schrempf. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Yeah, and the size of Schrempf there makes it difficult on the D, really forcing them to have to foul on the way up.
And Schrempf drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Hardaway against Morant. Driving inside.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Morant.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith against Wiggins. From the wing. It's stolen by Davis. Now Morant. He's got 12. Wiggins outside. Passes to Yao. Schrempf with the steal. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to McGinnis. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Morant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Ja Morant. Has been leading the charge, guys, for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Portland trailing here. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. O'Neal is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Hudson. Then there's Petrovic, and it's Hardaway in at the point. Morant gaining the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns here with a different look. Sampson's checked in. Artest comes in for Brandon Ingram. Smart's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for John Morant. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. White's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Hudson. Here's O'Neal, and Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
And it's Artest missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Giannis inside. He's covered by Hudson.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
McHale setting the pick for White. No good on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Here's Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
White down low. Giannis is there. And the rejection by Giannis. Taken away. Artest against Hudson. Kicks it to White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for White.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Phoenix calls timeout. In for Ron Artest. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Giannis. And there's the drive.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's Blackman, guarded by Smart. A baseline J. And too long on the shot.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Shaq.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot off.
That one is no good. Sampson kicks to Davis. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Clock at 4. And he makes that one. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And so White will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Inside and stolen by Yao. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Tim Hardaway is checked in for White.
13 foul. Into the line for the Trailblazers, Tim Hardaway.
And here's Giannis. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 10. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Back to O'Neal. Will it go? Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Mead. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job of.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
All the way up top, guarded by Smart. The offensive rebound, O'Neal got a piece of it.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Giannis is double. Hardaway with the steal. He kicks it to Smith. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's in there.
And Yao is just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
show me.
Oh, spend it.